Transformation. Thank you very much. It's been a great audience.
People make some noise for All You Can! Yup, 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 yup! Alright. I just want to take some time to kind of share with you our aim. This is so much more than just one event. This is like a tour. MashaAllah, may Allah really bless Radical Middle Way for all the efforts trying to organize this tour. And the tour is obviously called Dangerous Ideas. And for a lot of people, especially people who are non-Muslims, they'll think, Muslims, dangerous ideas? I mean, what's going on here? But dangerous ideas because it is about ideas that can change our society. Ideas that are very, very powerful. Ideas such as peace, love, and justice. Not just justice for the Muslim community, but justice for everybody. And that's something that we as Muslims, we really need to think about. So mashallah, Radical Middle Way, they were able to bring artists and also great scholars like Imam Jahari and Sheikh Mumisa. And artists like Poetic Pilgrimage, Alim, which you guys saw. And Brother Mir Suleiman that came all the way from US. Make some noise for Mir Suleiman, people. All right. He's not going to come on yet. Don't worry, he's coming. He's coming. But not yet. And this is something that we're going to try and, inshallah, try and go to Birmingham, take it to Manchester, take it to Liverpool. And on Tuesday, we're going to return back to London to do a final show in Tower Hamlets. So I'd like to see all of you there and also with all your friends and families. What we're trying to do is reach out to all societies, regardless if they're Christian, regardless if they're Jewish, regardless if they're atheists. We're trying to reach out and ultimately bridge the gap, because the truth is, I go through the same problems as someone who lives in the same neighborhood as me. It's the problems that we face, regardless if I'm Muslim, I still go through the same problems. So why segregate myself? So why not reach out my hands and try and help them? Because this is the sunnah of our beloved Prophet Muhammad. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I wanted everyone to understand. Right. Who's got this CD, by the way? Put your hands up if you've got a Blind Alphabet CD. Right. I see a lot of hands that are not up, so if you don't have it, please go and see my cousin at the back, the one with the white t-shirt there, with his hands up, and support the cause. The next piece I'm going to do is a piece that was inspired by a book which I read, which was a compilation of poems written by Guantanamo Bay prisoners. And it's something that was very, very touching. So I thought, you know what, I really need to express myself, express and share with others who haven't read this book, the living conditions and some of the things that our brothers face whilst they're imprisoned in Guantanamo Bay. Okay, Bismillah. I only wrote it recently, so I haven't memorized it, but I think it's important that I share it with you, so please Bear with me. Okay, it's called Long Lost Brother. Bismillah. Confined within four walls of hatred. Stripped from my human rights and almost everything I see as sacred. Flying high but only on the wings of hope. Feeling like a caged bird. Painting pictures in my mental canvas while reciting scriptures to help me cope. I went from organizing halakas to total solitary confinement, from sitting by the feet of sheikhs to learn the science of how to eradicate my nafs, to sleeping in cold dark cells, carving poetry in styrofoam cups. Who am I, you ask? I am your Muslim brother, your long lost, forgotten, erased from your memory, so no longer in your du'as, brother. I am your brother, enduring 5 long years of captivity in total isolation, stripped from my human rights and now forgotten by my Muslim nation. I am your brother, the one who's behind these bars, in prison without being charged, the one who's judged by only a fabricated government file, the one who never got a chance to speak because he never had a trial. I am your brother, your long lost, forgotten, erased from your memory, so no longer in your du'as, brother. The one who's been sexually humiliated, had his physical space invaded by twisted interrogators. The one who's been mentally tortured, then subjected to stress positions, verbally abused and beaten without submission. I am your brother. Deprived of love, sleep, freedom of speech, with too often no food to eat. I am your brother. You're long lost, forgotten, erased from your memory, so no longer in your du'as, brother. The one who breaks down and cries every single time he prays in these filthy walls of Guantanamo Bay. I am your brother. The one who can no longer provide for his elderly mum, and at night only craves to hear the voice of his beautiful baby son. The one who used to guide his father after he lost his sight, and the one who loved kissing the stomach of his pious pregnant wife. I am your brother. You're long lost, forgotten, erased from your memory, so no longer in your du'as, brother. No longer in your du'as, brother. I'm no longer in yours, and your du'as, brother, because you're too busy asking Allah for a bigger pay rise, new car, new house, or a second and third wife. What happened to the teachings of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him? He taught us that the Ummah is like one body. And if one part of that body is feeling pain, then we all should feel the same. But to me, those were only words recited only in vain, because they gradually left our reality, disappearing from the hearts of my Muslim family, now replaced with selfishness and anarchy. The love for one another is no longer reflected in our daily actions. We barely smile at one another like we're faced with 1,001 distractions. So you see, the state of my ummah, the state of your ummah, the state of our ummah is no longer a mystery. And whatever affects you will always directly affect me. So please, 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 let's learn from the past and return to how we used to be. Passionate, pious servants, pioneering for our history. Patient, peaceful people, petrifying every single enemy. With persistent, permissible Islamic practice, will possibly set the chains of oppression forever free. And inshallah, one day, I won't have to be just your brother. You're long lost, forgotten, erased from your memory, so no longer in your du'as, brother. Jazakallah.